appreciate God for the privilege to us. I want to appreciate the pastor for the privilege he has given the youth of this church to come and show God what has gone in the mighty name of Jesus. Please, this morning, the media, this morning, are going to help us. We help us this morning with some Bible passage. Our Bible reading for this morning is taken from the book of Mark, chapter 3. We read earlier, chapter 3 from verse 1 to 5. Exodus chapter 3 from verse 1 to 5. Please, give us the NLT version, New Living Translation. NLT version, New Living Translation. NLT version, New Living Translation. New Living Translation, sir. NLT. How Moses kept the flock of Jethro, his father-in-law, the priest of Midian, and he led the flock to the backside of the desert. And he came to the mountain of God, even to Horeb, verse 2. And the angel of the Lord appeared unto him in a flame of fire out of the midst of the bush. And he looked, and behold, the bush burned with fire, and the bush was not consumed. Verse 3. Mindy, are you there? NLT, verse 2. And Moses said, I will now turn aside and see this great sight, why the bush is not burnt. Verse 4. And when the Lord saw that he turned aside to see, God called unto him out of the midst of the bush and said, Moses, Moses. And he said, Here I am. Verse 5. And he said, Draw not near, put off thy shoe from off thy feet, for the place where thereon thou standest is a holy ground. Praise Master. This morning, the title we'll be talking on this morning is titled Flaming Fire. Flaming Fire. I take that from verse 2 of that Bible part we read. Verse 2. Flaming fire. The theme of the month is Flame of Fire. Flame of Fire. This is a youth Sunday. Please, you want to write some things down. Take your jotter and jot some things down. And go back, you can quickly go through it. I put some things down and I said, fire is a symbol of God's divine presence, purification, and revelation. I want to talk about fire. Fire stands for God's presence in the life of every believer. It stands for purification and revelation. The presence of an angel and the presence of God. The difference between the word, the presence of an angel and the presence of God in a man's life. In what we read there, God began to show Moses what we do in the land of Egypt. I will do the we to reveal some things to him. Now I said that fire also represents Shekinah glory of God. Fire, Exodus 19 verse 18. Exodus 19 verse 18. Okay. Please meet help us with 2 Chronicles chapter 7 verse 2. 2 Chronicles chapter 7 verse 1 and 2. 2 Chronicles chapter. Someone had made an end of praying. The fire came down from heaven and consumed the burnt offering and sacrifices. And the word, the glory of the Lord filled the house. Verse 2. And the priest could not enter into the house of the Lord because the fire means what? The Shekinah glory of God in a believer's life. When you are on fire, when fire is not going on life, you be carried with glory. And I praise God will help and give us glory. It means what? God majesty. What about God majesty? It means what? God is what? Is majesty. Now, the burning means that God desires to reveal himself to his children, even in what? In mundane things. Praise Master Jesus. Let me tell that again. Who can imagine? Nobody. Who can imagine? Nobody. So as Christians, as youth, God ain't to reveal to you as Christians. He can use anything. He can use object to reveal to himself to you. Don't mind. Don't mind anything. He can use madman to tell you some things. He can use madman to tell you some things. He can use burning bush like I did to Moses. He can use burning bush like I did to Moses. He can use your in your room to tell some things to reveal to you. As can use your in your room to tell some things to reveal to you as Christians. Praise Master Jesus. Flame of fire. As you this morning. Flame of fire symbolizes the fire that is on fire. Let me tell that again. That is on fire. Let me tell that again. I said, flame of fire symbolizes fire that is on that is on fire. And when it keep burning on a daily basis. So as Christians, you must keep burning on a daily basis. Not once, maybe once in a month. Had it been that fire was not burning in time of Moses, he would have walked away. Because that fire was still born. That's why God called Moses to send what? To send Aaron to generation. And I pray this morning, God will help us to be a carrier of God's power in our life in the mighty name of Jesus. I said, the presence of a man, no matter how nice it may look, cannot be compared to God's presence in your life. Let me make an illustration here this morning. If, for example, our president in Abuja, Tinubu, he says he's coming to Ibadan, for example, Ibadan. And he said, okay, I'm coming to Jesus' place, for example. Sincerely speaking, when he's coming inside, sir, when it's coming, that is one. But when God is in your life as believers, that is what is more than that. If, for example, Baba Debo is coming to Ibadan today and he's coming to Jesus' place, for example, God, this morning you must desire it in your life as youth. Moses was youth when he saw that fire. From henceforth, that thing became what? Began to burn in his life. He became a mighty man to Pharaoh. Saloni, believers, youth in there this morning. This fire, you need it in your life. I need it in my life. The question is this morning: how prepared are you for that fire? How prepared am I for that fire? Moses' life never changed. His life never remained the same. When they came to that fire, his life became what? He began to move from one place to another. He became a prophet in land of Egypt, land of Israel. Praise Master Jesus. Praise Master Jesus. And I said that flame of fire does the following thing. Flame of fire. When you can't find your life as a believer, as Christian, it does the following. Number one, it takes away shame. It takes away what? It takes away shame. Praise Master Jesus. How do I know this? In the book of 1 chapter 18, verse 38. 1 Kings chapter 18, verse 30 to 39. You can read for us. 1 Kings chapter 18. It takes away shame. 1 Kings chapter 18, 38 to 39. Please, if I dare, please help us to read it. Youth in the house, please help us read that Bible passage. 1 Kings 18, 30 to 39. Who is there to help us? Youth. Yes. 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 Thank you. Praise Master Jesus. This word is about a man called Elijah. And what? And prophet of Baal. There was a contest in that place. He called them, come, prepare 2 water. One for yourself, one for myself. Put bull on it and what? And kill it. Don't put water, put everything. Had they been then, Elijah don't carry fire then. He would have been put to shame. Bible said what? He commanded fire from heaven. And the Bible said what? He burnt everything. Please, man, physically. But because what? Elijah carried fire in his life, he commanded fire. Bible said what? He was not put to shame. So as believers, as you this morning, you must walk, carry that fire in your life. So I don't be put to shame. And I pray not be put to shame in the mighty name of Jesus. Number 2, the fire does is number 2 is what? It takes away sickness. It takes away sickness. Let's read the book of Deuteronomy 34, verse 7. Deuteronomy 34, verse 7. Me that please help us. Deuteronomy 34, verse 7. Deuteronomy 34, verse 7. 120 years old when he died. Bible said he was as strong as where he was before. His size was not dim. His first of all was not abated. So flame of fire, it takes away sickness in your life. And I pray this morning, God will help us to recover that fire in our life this morning in the mighty name of Jesus. Number 3 point here, say what? It brings divine direction and protection. It brings divine direction and protection. Let's read the book of Exodus chapter 13, verse 21. Exodus 13, verse 21. Media, please help us. Exodus 13, verse 21. Exodus 13, verse 21. Yes. 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 Verse 22. Yes. Yes. Praise Master Jesus. Bible says, oh, and Lord went before them. The Lord Himself went before them. In the pillar of cloud by day. To do what? To direct them. To give them what? Direction. And what? Pillar of fire by night to what? To give them light. To go day and night. As believers, this morning you must say this fire this morning. Desire it. It will give you direction. In your academic, as students, in your business, in your family, desire that fire this morning. It will give you direction. To give where to go, where to go. Another point here say what? It abolish and neutralize sin. In Exodus chapter 3, verse 5. Exodus 3, verse 5. Put off thy shoe from off thy feet, for the place whereon thou doest is a holy ground. Praise Master Jesus. In other words, for any man to come before God, God must what? That sin must take it from his life. Because when you carry the person to go in your life as